Well, hello. Hello, all. What's up tonight? Yep, what's up? How is things out there in YouTube land? Are we having some fun tonight? We're having a good night? It's raining here. Waiting for it to snow. Richie Poo is in the house, and Thomas Potts. Hello, and hello, Resolute Germ. Yes, I know. I'll make a damn video if it snows. They're calling for a little. And hello, 47 Yorktown. So what's up, folks? How's everybody doing? We having a good day? Having fun? Still a little too warm though, Richie. It's not going to snow quite yet. It's still 40 degrees out there, but it's still raining, so it's supposed to move in overnight. Lance Ritzy wants another snow crunching under your feet video. Well, I'll do it in the T-Rex suit. I'll go out and shovel snow if we get enough to shovel in the T-Rex suit. Or maybe go sledding or skiing or something. I don't know. Fall on my ass. Break my hip. You know, us old people do that. We fall down, we break things. We break our hips. Shit like that. So, anything exciting happening today? Anything at all? You know, I kind of got to check out some of this YouTube stuff because I've seen something from Tim Pool that I got to check out about. Supposedly 44 states are now disputing things. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know. Hello, Night Breeze. No, I'm in shape. Round is a shape. Resolute. Round is a shape. So I'm just not in good physical shape. That's the whole key to that. Just not in a good physical shape. I almost didn't want to stream tonight, but I told people I would. But I was having so much fun on my game that I didn't really want to stop. But I said I would, so Darth Haster is in the house. Professor Brainy Specs is in the house. Yeah, I'll let Bird do National Lampoon's Christmas tomorrow because I can just watch it, and then when I do the Let's Review the following week, I can just complain on it about Bird doing it. Harry, how you doing? Harry, I probably won't make your age. Trust me, I won't make it that old. So, let's get a couple people pop up here if you want. Brainy, Haster, Harry. Hello, Parrot Head. Playing 7 Days to Die, Night Breeze. And I've been building one hell of a base. I've even started digging tunnels and making underground bunkers and stuff. I finally had my first death on the game today, though. I was outside. I was out mining, and I got way too greedy. I found this really rich vein of lead and iron and stuff, and I'm just digging away, and well, the problem is when you dig too much, you tend to draw a ton of zombies. And with the mod that I have, it has a really, really big, um, yeah, it has big, huge giants and stuff, and they all swarmed me at once, and I was putting up a hell of a stream. Fight, Harry, what are you doing?
Depends upon what you mean. What am I doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I can't hear myself. Currently, I'm just sitting down, looking up some things for a game that I run.
Oh, yeah?
Christy Rand suffered traumatic brain injury a while ago,
What the hell?
and the last time I Skyped with her, she didn't recognize my face.
Damn.
And her sister Jessica, which is the baby of the girls anyway, said that she noticed that it's like her sister Christy is very focused, very motivated, etc., etc., etc. But she's having problems concentrating, meaning Christy is having problems concentrating. She speaking, but Christy doesn't like the sound of her voice because she has a really deep voice for a woman. But she's speaking Czech, not English. And when you speak to her in English, this is through Jessica, she's not responding, or she says something in Czech, which translates basically, huh? Or what is it that you said? Say that again in Czech, or something like that, So basically, yeah, you keep accusing yourself of being around, but then again, I don't know how old you are, and I don't know what you've done in the past of your life. And me, I was in the military most of my life, and so therefore I might be a little more physically fit more than people my age, but you know what they say, you can't move for a year, you begin to lose a lot of things.
Well, let's see here. I can give a quick rundown. I went into the military, but they booted me out because of my arthritis and my ankles and everything else. I'm almost 50. When I was younger, I used to drink a lot. I used to party hard. I used to jump off roofs in the bushes. I've been ran over. I've been kicked by bulls. Yeah. And then, let's see, 5 years ago, I had the heart attack, and the arthritis has kicked in, the bad backs causing problems. Yeah, just that. But I'm still up and going.
Yeah, to make a call, Sister says, I feel like that I'm a formation and an academy. Bits and pieces of me keep passing out. Yes, I suffer from severe arthritis as well. But also, too, is that my wife is diabetic. Well, she was marginally diabetic. And then she lost some weight. And, so basically she's on a diet to support her. I'm also on a diet. But also, too, is I had an infection because of my arthritis that they refer to as gouty arthritis because of the uric acid. And it was so bad that my hand swollen twice the size. And the doctor still didn't want to do anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't throw all that in either because I became diabetic about a year after the heart attack. And of course, the arthritis is rheumatoid with me. So, but I still fight it. I still go. I'm the pink Energizer Bunny, like Richie Pulko says. I just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, yeah. You're in Iowa, aren't you?
Close, Illinois.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, well, and Shatner, I'm sorry, Captain Kirk was supposedly from Iowa. At least that's the.
Yeah, I'm about 3.5 hours away from that little town. They got a whole little, they got a whole museum there and everything else for Star Trek. One of these days, I'm gonna get over there to it.
Well, it's never as good as you think it is.
Nah, it's just a little tiny place, but they got some memorabilia there and stuff. It'd be interesting. It'll make a video someday.
So, what kind of game do you play? Are you playing on console or computer?
Computer. Right now, I'm playing 7 Days to Die. It's a cross
It's
between
a zombie, but it's really annoying because you manufacture things and stuff like that.
That's the part what I like about it. It's trying to build up all this stuff and go out and harvest all this stuff while getting attacked by the zombies. It's kind of a cross between Night of the Living Dead, Minecraft, and Fallout 4.
Well, I never played any of those primarily because I usually don't use that aspect of the computer. I'm more into IT and technical support, like yeah, I must be catching Christie's disease. Yeah.
It's just sometimes disease. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. Hey,
well, I just call it CRS. Can't remember stuff.
Can't remember shit.
No, when you're in a public forum, you should always remember to keep it PG. I used to teach a long time ago, and but I taught gifted people, which is how I met the Rands. And it's rather strange, to see where each one of these people have gone, from point A to point B. And you actually get to hear the sound of my voice. So I am not an illusion, and I'm not somebody else pretending to be somebody else like so many other people was telling me. I said, well, yeah, that's true, because this guy was a streamer, but he was doing more strategic and tactical games. I think the guy, I'm not sure if I should mention it online or not, but he had a thing because all he could see was Christy, because on Discord she has her picture, right, as her icon. And, he says, well, if you called me right now, and she goes, no, because then you'd have my phone number, and I don't want to give that out. He goes, no, as far as I know, you could be this old, fat, gray-haired guy who has a strange fetish for young, adorable Asians. And I'm sitting there going, oh, God. And of course he had a friend on there and sits there and says, yeah, Harry must be lonely, because at the time, I think she was on Twitch when she got the notification that he was streaming, and I was on YouTube. And when she switched to YouTube, she had some problems. But then again, at the time, I think she was in Japan doing 3D FX, special effects, because that's what her forte is. You there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's really a shame that she's having so much problems lately.
Well, the sad thing is life sometimes really makes you humble. Because I mean, it was the first time they got to go out. They live in Hawaii, for God's sakes. And her cousin was visiting. So she said she got so because of COVID and all that crap. And of course, it wasn't as because the second ascension of the disease had affected everybody, and things started shutting down. And she's going like that crazy, and because Christy's mother's mother passed away, Jessica had to stay in the house in Czech Republic because they were waiting to sell it. And but Jaina, which is her third cousin, and Jaina said that I kind of remind her vaguely of her father, and I'm not sure about that, but sure, okay. But they were out on a shopping spree, and Christy wanted to show Jaina a good time, be with her cousin so they could catch up and stuff like this. And from what I understand, a large lorry. Do you know what a lorry is?
I'm trying to remember.
It's a flatbed truck.
Okay.
Rolled over a smart car. When the Hawaii police, I'm not sure if it was the state police or if it was the local or whatever, when they found that both girls were bleeding and unconscious. And when they took Christy and Jaina up there, Jaina was the more physically, empirically injured than Christy. And then later, Christy had some problems, and they put the little skull cap on her with the little electrodes that they were measuring her brain waves. And because of COVID, her doctor sent her home and said, okay, I want to schedule a CT scan. But when the schedule came up for her CT scan, the CT scanner was busy, so he decided to do an MRI. And immediately, in fact, during the MRI, he said, time to go to surgery right now. And they raced her to surgery, and that's about all I knew. And it was a while before they said, yeah, this is traumatic brain injury, And so I've been Googling that too, to see what she's going to. And yeah, short-term memory problems and personality changes. And she might not be able to do anything for a long time.
Well, next time you talk to her, if she remembers me, tell her I wish her the best.
Well, why don't you guys just post it in your Discord?
Yeah, I'm going to put something in Discord later for us.
See, because then she, like I said, she might not recognize. As far as I know, she has quite a few friends on Discord. At least the last time I talked to her before the Skype. Usually, like I said, it's just through other instant messaging. Rarely is it Skype. But like I said, I wanted to find out because Angelica, her mother, was really, really upset, and my Czech isn't as good as it used to be.
I have no Czech, so I couldn't even say hello in Czech, so at least you're doing better.
Hoy. It sounds like a hoy.
Hoy.
A-H-O-J. Hoy.
Okay, I remember spelling that all the time when she'd pop in the chat and stuff, but okay.
Yeah, and that is hello in Czech. The good thing about her is she understands some Russian. She understands some German, actually more phonetic German than she knows how to write. And In other words, V Gates is not spelt the actual way that they would spell it. It's put V E Gates, so it's phonetic. And I don't think she's ever looked up. She has a friend who lives in Germany. I forget where she lives in Germany. But I sat there and said I was stationed briefly in Ulm, which is why my German is very soft. The dialect of that particular German is not as sharp and crisp and sounds like somebody strangling you. Then I was in Stuttgart for a while, then Bad Tolz. And that was when I was still in the Army. But I have been in the Army for a few years now.
I'm sure you probably have some good stories.
Oh, yeah, but the question is that are they sea stories or are they sea stories? See, this is the way it was, or see, this is kind of like, okay. Bad joke, but then again, you had to be in service to really get into it. Even Gene Roddenberry was in the Army Air Corps. I'm not sure if he was in after it became the United States Air Force, which was September 18th, 1948. That's when it was officially declared as the United States Air Force. Guess what you needed, huh?
Or background information.
So, I saw some of your streams, mostly working on the farm. So I gather that you're a farmer of sorts.
Well, I work on a farm, and this is my slow time of year because, well, it's done picking.
Yeah, it's because when I first came to this country, the nuns asked me, well, what grade did you finish in? And I couldn't get her to understand that where I was from, the first hour, unlike here, you're there for about 3 to 4 months. And usually it's, during the downtime that most farmers would have, And the first hour was on how to be good little communists. And in other words, it was indoctrination on how to be good little communists. But then again, you won't have to worry about that.
No, we have that nowadays. It's called universities and colleges.
Oh, I'm not sure if university or colleges are really the way to go, unless, of course, you really want to outpace yourself, because a young lady who used to be a gamer, she's called Robin, but I forget. I know that she's Fox, and I forget what the other Native American nation she is. But and they have different names. I think she's Cheyenne, or she might be Comanche. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on it. And she spent a lot of money becoming an oceanographer. One that will never earn her enough money to pay back her college. And I go, okay, that's shooting yourself in the foot. And she goes, well, I like to learn. And one time she was following the migration habits of whales. And then they were studying sharks and different types of sharks. So when Meg came out, she was kind of geeked to watch that on the ship.
Yeah, it's better than watching baby sharks. Baby shark. No, never mind. I won't torture. I won't torture the crowd tonight. With
is that anything like Baby Yoda?
Well, it's a stupid little kid show, and the song is really annoying.
Oh, I'll take your word for it.
I want to say hello to Orbital Nation that came in. Flugers, in here, catch up on some of the hellos. Yeah.
Why am I the only person who wants to talk?
I don't know, because usually there's a whole bunch up here on these nights.
Oh, maybe they're suffering from TGIF day. You know, thank God it's Friday.
That could be the thing, and not yet, Richie. We haven't worked out the Peach and Deej because the one night that we were going to do it, both of us had issues to where we couldn't do the stream that night.
What's the scuttlebutt I hear about Discovery being let go?
Oh, I think it's rumors. It's wishful thinking. Hello, Canuck.
Hello.
I'm guessing you're from CANADA.
Very good. What gave that away?
I do not know, Lottie, but you know why they say A a lot, don't you? There's more Russells in Canada than there are in Scotland.
Mm.
And no, I'm not Scottish. Nor do I have red hair.
A little bit of dye will fix that. Just
there you go. Well, at least you did do. At least Canuck didn't say the same thing that my one friend said. Why is it every time I hear your voice, I think of fat bastard?
Get in my belly and hello.
Well, you know, us Irish always look at the Scottish, you know, and we just go, we gave you a kilt and a bagpipe, and you still don't get the joke. But you
know that the Irish bagpipe is actually shorter and smaller than the Scots bagpipe.
Yeah, because the Scotsmen have to compensate.
I want to give a big.
In fact, when I was in Germany, I actually got to listen to the Black Watch play. In fact, there was the Sullivan's March, and there was another one. So should I say Oratamora Aga to you, lad?
Well, the worst part about it is I'm Irish and Scottish, which means I hate myself.
No. One part of you wants to fight, the other part of you wants to drink.
Yeah, or both.
Which is ironic because you do know that in Scots Gaelic, ta is thank you. But in Irish Gaelic, ta spelled differently, I believe it's TA, is yes. I'm betraying that I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to languages.
And
like I tell everybody, you know, before I came to this wonderful country, I spoke 35 languages before I joined your army. Guess what job I had? They handed me a rifle like everyone else.
I'm really screwed up then because I'm Irish, Swedish, German, and English.
Well, yeah, then you really hate yourself, and you keep declaring war on yourself, and you invade yourself once in a blue moon. That's the Irish and the English.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, and then you got the German that I just like want to fight with everybody. I don't know.
Well, there's that.
Well, Captain Trek, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
As I tell everybody, I'm old, mean, fat, and spiteful, and as time passes on, leaning more towards vengeful.
We really got to behave tonight because not only is Moira in the chat, but Lady Terrell is here too. Hello, ladies.
See, I told you, keep it PG.
If I keep it PG, though, everybody's going to think I'm sick or something.
But you are sick, lad.
Well,
he means ill, not sick.
Yeah,
as in
ill.
Demented.
Yeah, I'm demented, and there's no way around that.
Well, I'm both, so you know, I always believe in telling this.
I'm so damn demented. I got this for my Christmas tree.
Well, I'm so damn demented that Dr. Demento has to move over when I show up.
Good old Dr. Demento.
Yes, I am so old. I remember listening to those with great glee. You know. In fact, my wife was telling me that when she was 6 years old, she was watching the Beverly Hillbillies, one of the Beverly Hillbillies black and white shows, and she said she laughed for a half an hour, and she goes, "That's what she needs now, because a good belly laugh would cure some of her ills, I think." And I said, "Well, look at it this way: you're only in your 60s, so wait until you get my age, then you can sit there and piss and moan." And so, what is Rambling Canuck? What is your area, so to speak?
Well, technically, I have two channels. So I have the one that is in my name, and then my avatar is for the second channel, which is History with R&R.
I think he meant what part of Canada?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
not that part of. No, what? Because I know that some of these people, like SuperChat, is into Star Trek. DJ seems to be in some of the Star Trek, some of the like anti-trekker.
Yeah, well, Rambling Canuck was set up as kind of everything and anything, right? I didn't pigeonhole myself, but mainly Star Trek, Star Wars. I do a karaoke show once a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's more my fun channel, and then History with R&R is history, and I do that with Admiral of Doom. We
So,
do,
what kind of history do you study?
Well, right now we're doing Stalin. We just released the fourth part on him.
You mean when he was a prisoner in? I mean, he was a felon, and he was actually in prison.
Yes,
and
that was part one, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Part one or part two?
You're doing more investigation than. Okay,
yeah.
Chapter 12 through 14, and we'll take a test on it.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we have every second week we have something called a radio show, which is DJ has been on one. It's a more lighter way of looking at history, where we act like we're reporters at the time, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So we go back. It's based Richard or Doom, based it off of something that CBS used to do, which was called CBS is There. And so what we do is we go back and we have myself, Jeff Franklin, and Richard as the main reporters, and then we report on whatever we're talking about. So we've done the sinking of the Titanic, we've done the death of FDR, we have done Catherine the Great. Right now we're working on FDR and Churchill meeting in Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's not on. I'm going to steal his line.
Thank you guys for the Yalta conference, because you screwed us over. Okay. When you find out where I'm from, you'll understand that one a lot better.
Okay.
I'm Romanian.
Oh yes, you got.
Okay.
Like they didn't even use blue, dude.
And what's even worse is that I am related to Nicola Ceausescu.
Oh, okay.
So when I defected, I couldn't even go back. And Captain Trek, outside of the obvious, what is your area?
Well, I like Star Trek, Star Wars, like a few other things as well, but those are my main areas. Not really into the EU, although I'm willing to learn. So,
what about Enterprise? The one that was with the guy who did Sliders.
Not Sliders. Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap.
Yeah, Quantum Leap. Yeah.
Scott Bakula.
Yeah.
Well, see, when it was originally on, I didn't care for it. I'll say that. When it went into syndication, I started watching it again, and I actually liked it, particularly the third and fourth season.
Yes.
Except the ending of the series. That episode sucked ass.
Hi, Nina.
Hello.
Greetings, Nina. How you doing?
Hello.
Are you having fun at your sister's?
Oh, yes, always.
So, what's the update on the vehicle? Have you taken it in?
I don't know yet, Norris, and it might be the gas cap isn't on tight enough, and that'll make an engine light go on.
Right.
And then
So-
sooner or later, your traction control will go off, and your ABS will go off, and then you'll see a red light that says your brakes. And did they do the code that said EVAP on it?
I don't know. We've had it in the mechanic twice because it's not getting good gas mileage at all. So
Okay, that might be something else then, because I'm not sure where you're from, and I'm not sure what kind of gasoline you get, and I'm not sure what model of car you're talking about. Yes, I'm a little bit of everything. So okay.
Yeah, it's a Kia van, and
It's
it's
Korean
2010.
van, huh?
Yeah, it's a 2010. And Nora's friend said she was getting 20 miles to the gallon. I don't know where at. So
Well, again, that do you do a lot of city driving or open road?
city.
Okay, your gas mileage is going to drop a lot, again, depending upon where you're from. Because, like, if you're like where I'm at, there's times that it would be better to sit there and get a bike and ride because you'll make better time. And then sometimes it's kind of like you and the cop waiting to pull you over are the only people on the street. I live in Michigan, however, so and in fact, for a while there, I live in Detroit, which is why I'm called Detroit Harry. And now I know that a friend of mine has a Kia vehicle, and I know that she was told she was supposed to get 25 miles per gallon, and she travels from here to Pennsylvania sometimes, so she does a lot of things. Why Nina should hit him?
Because he deserves it.
Yes.
Because he doesn't care about Edgar.
We love to get Nina to
that poor turtle in his home for weeks without cleaning it. He's bad.
Well, how much do you trust this mechanic?
Very much.
Okay, so they're reputable. They're not going to sit there and say, "Oh, well, I just coded your computer, and what you need is a $600 repair."
That's
and
correct.
basically, what they do is they replace the battery and a little sensor, and so there you go.
No, he's not like that at all. He's a good mechanic, and he doesn't charge an arm and a leg.
That's good to hear because there's so many people who are mechanics who I believe are scam artists, and which is why I listen to what they say. And like I told my wife, I said, any car up to 1970 I can work on. Beyond 71 to now, it's kind of like, I'm not too sure about. I know enough to get it to the nearest gas station or repair place. And have you tried putting? See, because that vehicle has what is called a throttle body, not a carburetor. Like in my era, they had carburetors, and you could adjust the jets on it. And I'm not talking about rocket engines. Those are the little pins that fit into the carburetor that breaks up the
Yeah, I know what a carburetor is. My father used to work on cars.
Oh, okay, cool. So therefore, I'm not speaking Greek to you.
Nope.
So what I did, because my car, I have a little Chevy 2007 Cobalt. Basically, you press on the gas all the way to the floor. This is really, you know. So basically, I started paying for premium. I noticed a little better power, but again, she still has problems. But then again, they design them to die real quick.
Yes, they do. It's not like years ago, like my dad's Hudson Super Wasp, that you could actually get in the firewall and work on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I work for a man who collects Packards and a few other cars. In fact, he belongs to the Packard Club, and he goes to Hershey's every so often. So yeah, I'm inundated with the really, really, really much older people than me who enjoy. Although the ironic thing is, he's younger than I am by 8 years.
Mm.
So, and he's a little surprised that I know what I know, but he knows in certain areas a lot more than I do. And I would quickly say that, hey, this is why God put us on earth for each other, because that way we can learn from each other.
Mm-hmm.
I had to laugh because with Nina Green mentioning, oh, cool, chocolate.
Covered cherries. And hello, Professor.
Hello, Deej.
When Nina mentioned the working on the firewall, it made me remind me of the story my dad used to tell when he decided to take out the firewall of a Chevy Nova and cut a few parts of the engine bay away and drop a 318 into it.
Why a 318?
Because my dad was nuts.
No, because like.
And according to my dad, the 318 was the best engine ever made.
Because the 383 would not die, he decided to put it in, ironically, a Bobcat.
Yeah. So he dropped the 318. He said, I had the car for 2 weeks and then I sold it before I killed myself.
Yeah, because that's far too much horsepower. And again, depending upon what kind of body you put it in and what kind of transmission, was it manual or automatic?
Manual.
3 or 4 or 5?
Well, this would probably be in the 70s, probably. So whatever the Novas were running at that point.
See, because they normally came with 3, sometimes on the tree, sometimes on the floor. But most of the Novas that I saw was on the floor. And they even had a 5-speed, but I think it was somebody was being really goofy, because that's not a Nova transmission. I'd burn the crap out of a clutch. Again, because I don't have anymore. I don't have any hand and eye coordination.
Yeah. Well, my dad's theory was when it came to the 318 was you bought a car with a 318, you drove the car till it fell apart, then you took the motor out, you put it in the next car. You drove that thing till it fell apart, then you took the motor out and put it in your next car.
Sounds like your 380, your dad's 318 thought it was a 383 and said, "Hey, But yeah, again, because a friend of mine had Chryslers. In fact, he worked for Chryslers. He was an electrician, and then he learned to program. and which is where he interfaced with me because I worked for CDC, and I don't mean Center of Disease Control. Control the corporation. Yeah, that makes me really, really, really old. Okay, computers the size of most of your living rooms.
Oh yeah. Back when they weighed a bit.
Quite a bit. And so, let's see. We got professional. I'm not wearing my glasses, so forgive me. I can't read the last name.
It's actually Professor Brainy Specs.
Yep.
So is your so what nationality are you, youngster?
Gallifreyan.
No, I'm sorry. Doctor Who never taught me Gallifreyan, so I don't think it was actually an Earth language. So you'll have to forgive me.
I suppose I can do that.
Oh, okay. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea moxa culpa. Anybody know ecclesiastic Latin?
I'm sure Professor does because the charges translates everything.
Well, you do too, Deej. You're the doctor.
I'm more
Well,
the master.
which doctor did you guys like, and which doctor didn't you like?
Tom Baker's my number one.
You like Tom Baker? Yeah. I thought he was a little arrogant, but he was better than the guy who had the question mark, who seemed because the metamorphosis, the other Baker,
Colin.
Baker, I think his name was.
Yep.
Colin, yeah.
But they didn't really give him that much of a chance. Then they had a guy who didn't seem to be all there, and he made the doctor look weird and sound zany. If I could remember the bloody companion that, and I don't remember idaically the various doctors, but I remember when I had access to the BBC that I would watch Doctor Who,
Hello,
My
John.
sister and I used to watch Doctor Who all the time. Then
Well,
she
I like
passed away.
Gatsby better because he kind of reminded me of one of my friends, basically. Who's McCoy?
Sylvester McCoy was the last of the original run.
Oh,
Doctor.
okay.
That would be
He's the one that came after Colin Baker that I believe you were referring to. But I don't think you watched enough of him because he turned kind of dark in the last couple seasons.
Probably.
One of the reasons why I liked him.
Okay. You like dark doctors. Okay.
now
so-
the worst Doctor is the one they have now.
I'm not up
They
to
have a
it
doctor
because
now?
I haven't seen, because my wife doesn't spend for. We have regular TV here, but when I go to work, I actually get to see cable, but it's not. I think they don't have BBC on that one, although there is ways that you could watch it. I'm quite sure.
I have just about every episode you can get your hands on. Stored on.
So, Nina, what is your area? What are your interests? What are you famous for? What are you, like, for example, if I said anti-tracker, you would know what I was talking about. If I said DJ, or
Nina is famous for hitting Jedi Bill in the head for us.
Yes.
Yep, that's a very important job.
Yes.
That's her very important job.
So Nina applies the punctuation to Jedi Bill.
Yep,
Correct.
right upside the head.
Yeah, I live with Bill,
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
hey.
sorry, Nina.
so I
I'm so
get to
sorry.
hit him over the head.
Yeah, we're all sorry for that one.
That's why she takes so much pleasure out of when we say hit Bill for us.
I still say you need to change the locks when he goes home for Christmas.
I still say have a garage sale or yard sale when he goes home for Christmas, but you know.
Well, you know, I celebrate Christmas on January 7th, so yeah, I'm a heathen, you know.
I will sit here on YouTube on Christmas in my Santa Claus suit doing a live stream.
Cool.
Well, actually, a young, real little girl, you know, looked up at me and said, "Excuse me, mister, are you Santa Claus?" And I go, "Ho, ho, ho! Have I got a surprise for you, little girl?" So, and I mean, she was a really young girl, you know, and mom was nearby. So what I did is, because she was bugging, of course, mom for, well, but you know, this is and this. So what I did is I snuck back there and I bought it and I had them wrap it up. So, and I said, well, and I handed it to her mother and I said, this is from Santa to you. And I think her name was Chris. And I said, this is from Santa to you, you know. And the lady looked at me kind of like, we don't even know you. But she said nothing. So the little girl got her very expensive, over expensive little doll. And I'm sitting there going, okay. Yes. Okay, it got quiet. Come on, guys.
Hey, Deej.
I was letting Nina have a chance.
Yeah. Think of me as a mockingbird, you know. I start to squawk when it's quiet. So keep talking.
Okay.
Ho, ho.
So who thinks that Trump is going to win?
I have no clue.
Win what exactly?
You know,
The
you can't really talk about
presidency.
that sort
I
of.
think he's going to get it. I really do.
You can't really talk about that sort of thing now. YouTube's been taking channels down for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
they have?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not a topic to talk about. Yep.
YouTube is getting sucky.
Well, sit there and understand that anytime you have a censor of any kind, it's doom. You know, because
Yeah.
I mean, if I have an opinion that this should be done or this should be done, that's just me, my opinion, right? And nobody believes that there was ever something called the gospel according to Harry, you know, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm clueless.
Clueless. Oh, gee, isn't that a movie?
Yeah, but
Yes,
I'm
it
better
is.
clueless than that one.
Well, actually, from what I've seen, and again, this is hearsay. They're not showing you the real anything according to one group. The one that I watch is One American News Network because they give both sides. But I have a way of watching it on my computer. And of course, I'm not going to tell everybody because then everybody will start to do that, and then I won't be able to do that. But anyway, the thing that I didn't like was no transparency, right? And I mean, if we did a poll of, are you satisfied that this was done on the up and up, or do you have some misconceptions or some nagging doubts that something was wrong?
Definitely something was wrong.
Okay. How about you, DJ? Something wrong, or
Something's definitely not smelling kosher.
and just to bug the Canuck, how about you? Or are you
Well,
ignorance and you want to stay out of it?
well, I just wish your pre-game would be less than 2 years, post-game less than 6 months.
There you go.
And, Jesus.
Damn, I
well,
forgot.
no, to me, it just made me shake my head because it was like, yeah, there was definitely some
Shenanigans.
BS. Oh, definitely.
Well, so basically, of the 6 individuals currently on this, we would say that we have an icky feeling about this. That's our opinion, right? But we're not going to sit there and post, well, as I told my wife, I sit there and says, because she said that, well, you're upset at me because I voted for one person and you voted for somebody else. I go, no, this is why we live in America, because we can make these choices.
Yeah.
And I sit there and says, in your heart of hearts, that's the person you wanted to be the president.
Hello,
Okay, we got a new person.
And
Positive Pandora.
all I'm going to say
Welcome.
is go Texas. Go Texas.
Go Texas. Yeah.
Go
that's
Texas.
Go Texas.
Well,
And-
I can
and-
tell you
and
that the SCOTUS had disavowed the Texas's lawsuit.
Yeah, go figure. And I forgot when I started the stream, I was supposed to say Happy Hanukkah because it is Hanukkah today.
Oh,
correct.
happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Okay, I think that's Positive Corridor or something like that.
Kendor.
What?
Kendor.
Kendor.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. And outside of Superboy or Superman, what are your interests or areas?
He's muted right now.
I can tell you one is Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. And that's cool because basically Lucas did the story of a journey more than a physical going from point A to point B. But, and if you take a look at it, not all of it's 100%, but then again, it's a story, and I enjoyed the Star Wars story a little more, but sit there and understand Star Trek was meant to be standalone. And then you got people who are sitting there going, okay, and I'm about to use a dirty word, right? Everybody is saying, well, because it's not commonly accepted as or commonly known as, AKA canon. And I'm sitting there going, okay, if you were a foreigner, you just heard that's ecclesiastic law, right? That's what that word means, not a piece of artillery. But anyway.
Did I come on the wrong stream? I thought this was Deej Odyssey's stream.
No, I'm just here. That's it.
Yeah.
You're just here?
Yeah.
He just kind of invited the wrong person, so basically I've been trying to get everybody to talk.
Yes, that's what he's doing, but he's talking,
I just sit back. Everybody talks. I just sit here. That's all I'm doing. That's what I do.
See, because that's what is called a moderator. And according to this, you've been on for about an hour.
I know it. This is a short stream.
Oh, yes. One of the streamers that I follow she streams anywhere from an hour to 5 or 6 hours, and I go, God, must be good to be young.
Hell, I did 48 hours.
Put it this way, there isn't enough nodos in the planet to keep me up that long.
And I will do another 48 hours once I hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay. Because I'm interested in history, so I don't think I'm subscribed. I'm sorry, follow the Rambling Canuck, and basically I'm not on YouTube, so that I can't see your little thing. But I think Christy sent a list. This is before her accident. In fact, Christy is the one who got me onto YouTube to, follow streamers, and basically help out people on their endeavors,
You
Because
were the one that brought this.
because it's another way of making a living. Other people do this because they have something they wish to present or express, and it depends on the motivation, which is why I'm really kind of sort of sad to be hogging the conversation here by asking everybody what are their areas, what are their interests, and things of this nature. And all I got out of Miss Green is that she likes to hit poor Jedi Bill.
Yes, I do. I get to do that. But my favorite thing is my babies and their cats. But they're still my kids. I love animals, so.
I do too,
Okay.
because as I tell people that if a dog doesn't trust you or a cat doesn't trust you, now there are strangers, right? But usually a dog or a cat can tell you. I don't have a meerkat, but I think a friend of mine used to raise lynx.
Cool.
She lived in the Ukraine until she moved here to America. And in fact, they used to call her Lynx a lot because she has this little lynx with her all the time.
Oh.
And I think it was abandoned. In fact, she moved to Australia briefly when they had that disaster in Australia, and she helped out with the rescue there. So
Yeah.
not everybody can do that, as you know.
That's for sure. I wanted to go to Australia, but there's too many poisonous things there.
Oh yeah.
And no, I don't want to go there.
Well, when you go to the toilet, you get confused because the water goes the other way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Everything below the equator, south of it, flushes the opposite direction.
Well, also too, so does hurricanes and typhoons, because one way goes counterclockwise up by us, and down by where my friend was. They live in Aberdeen, Australia. It goes clockwise. So, kind of like, oh, okay.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? Dark Gips is in the chat.
All right, Deej, I gotta go lay down for a bit, but I thought I'd jump on and say hi. It's been a while since I've made one of your streams, so.
Well, it's been
Good seeing you,
Well,
actually.
Rambling Canuck, may your blessings outnumber the very stars in the heavens. May happiness, good health, and good fortune they stray far from thee, and may, as always, thy path in life run smoothly.
Thank you. Same to you. Take it easy, folks.
I hope we're having karaoke Saturday.
Oh,
He
I'm
does
sure.
the
Is-
karaoke show.
As
sure.
far as I know, it's still on.
Yep. So you'll get to go
That's
sing,
good.
Nina.
Oh, you don't want me to sing
Oh,
because my grandfather says I love you like a son, but you couldn't carry a tune if it had handles, and somebody offered the hand and carry it for you.
we just sing and have fun. We
There
don't
you
care.
go. That's the way it should be.
That's right.
But the patriarch said it should be a joyful noise, and he sits there and pointed at me, not a loud one.
Well, you guys, my sister's out of the shower, so I'm going to say goodnight.
Good night, Nina.
Good
Well,
night, Nina.
may your blessings outnumber the stars in the heavens, Nina. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, write it down, and we'll update the list.
Okay. Good
Take
night.
care. Oh, boy, they keep popping off there, DJ. I wonder what's going on.
It's a
Then
Friday.
again, it's getting here. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 10 here.
And you could probably hear Mr. Peabody barking.
Yep.
Can you hear the little dog?
I can hear the little dog going. "Ruff."
Yep. See, because that's his way of playing with me. Because he'll sit there and twist and turn, and he'll go, ruff, ruff, and I'll go, exercise, exercise, and he'll sit there and squirm all over the place. He's a Shih Tzu and some other mix. Come on. Last Man Standing has the little white dog. I forget what the name is. Yes, I do suffer from CRS.
So do I.
It's not Yorkie because he's too small to be a Yorkie. But we have another one who's laying quietly right next to me on the couch. You know, because I, of course, don't want to keep the TV on. Otherwise, I'd probably be watching Hogan's Heroes. So you got to sit there and spend some time.
I see nothing. Sorry,
I hear nothing either, which is ironic because John Benner was an interesting person. And of course, you know Kempler. His father was the Berlin Philharmonic conductor.
Cool.
Yeah, I know a lot of trivia. What do you want from me?
You'd be good at Trivial Pursuit then.
Yeah. And some would say that when I team up with my wife, we're pretty good at the Trivia Pursuit. There's Peabody, you know you can't get up here, baby. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, you silly dog. Oh, yes, you silly little dog. Yes. Those are our babies, I guess. Yes. Ja, das ist richtig. So sprachen verstehen Sie Deutsch, Peabody. Mein Herr, nichts sprechen, nichts verstehen. Ah. Zum Teufel? He's growling at me. Because he hears me speaking in German, but he doesn't understand German.
Neither do I.
Oh, evidently I do.
No, I recognized it as German. But other than that, no.
About all I could do is go, come give me Dinah Han. Come give me Dinah. No, never mind.
Oh. Well, at least you didn't sing Gay Fetch to Me a Silver Tassie.
No.
I drink afore I go to serve my bonny lassie. That was Silver Tassie, by the way.
I could have done
Google it sometime on YouTube.
Sleep dick, yeah. Sleep dick, yeah.
I gather your backgrounds come from the backgrounds that it sees on your screen, because that's what I'm seeing. Because I'm actually going through your StreamYard, so I had to shut off YouTube, but that's all right. You know, I was just looking at different things, mostly traumatic brain injury. You know, see how I can help the family a little bit. You know, because that's kind of bad. Because she's not that old; she's like 24, and to be able to sit there and she's smart. She's real smart. Have you ever seen a picture of Christy, DJ?
Yes, I did. You showed me when you first introduced her to me.
Oh, okay.
Well, Deej, I'm going to head off for tonight. I've already taken my pain meds, and they're starting to kick in. So,
All right,
Cap.
Cap. Guess
You
what?
take care, Cap. Take care, Cap.
Bye.
Sure. You had to remind me of meds.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my meds too, because as you can see, now Positive Candor hasn't been talking much.
I know he's still muted. There he
What
is.
up?
There he is.
How you doing?
How you doing tonight? How's it going tonight, Candor?
I'm all right. What? So, Harry, you said you've been to Australia?
Yeah, but probably before some of you were born, except for DJ.
Okay. No, I was born before that.
Huh?
I was born before 76.
Well, okay, that's good, because I was in Australia around 75, and only because they were trying to rehumanize me, because my country didn't want to let loose me onto American public.
Oh, is that where you were born in Australia?
No.
No.
Romania.
Oh, Romania. Okay. Well,
Although
that's
I don't speak like somebody who's about to bite your neck and suck your blood. I have.
Yeah, probably the closest country I've been to as far as Romania is Croatia.
Pala.
Been to we pulled into Dubrovnik when I was in the Navy.
Oh, never again volunteer yourself.
Yes.
Well, hey, you know, mine stood for Air Force rejected me yesterday.
It's a shame our resident Slovakian isn't here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's very late for him.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Even though he is future guy.
But yeah, we also pulled in the Bahrain so many times it was ridiculous.
Well, what did you serve on, Candor?
Well, I mean, that was I was on two different ships in the Navy. This first one was a carrier.
Okay. So, what was your job?
I was a corpsman.
Oh, okay, corpsman. Okay.
Was my rate? Was my rating?
If you remember, they used to have what was called the A section, the B section, the C section, and the D section. And if you looked at an overhead view, if I remember correctly, the A section was about the first, where the first part of the superstructure came up, right? And I was trying to find reference on that for a game that I was running, because I do naval miniatures from time to time.
Yeah.
I mean real miniatures that you move across the table, as opposed to playing World of Warships. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
You can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, the carrier obviously, you know, you have your regular crew of I don't know, 5,000-6,000, whatever. And then once the air wing comes on board, then you basically double that. And that was interesting to be on a big. That's basically the biggest ship now in the Navy, obviously. And then the second ship I was on was an amphibious ship, which only had, you know, maybe 300 to 400 people on it. But then
Amphibious, as in carrier,
No.
helicopter carrier, or
no, it was a smaller amphibious ship. We transported the Marines and their equipment, basically. So that's what all amphibious ships are used for, to transport Marines and their equipment. You drop them off usually wherever. They're only with you maybe about half of the deployment, basically. And then you pick them up.
The one question that I just asked you about the A section, B section, C section was from a Blue Jackets manual that I got a hold of. Yes, I collect Blue Jackets manuals. I collect FMs, TMs, and PMs. Basically, I'm just weird that way because I like information. And
it's not really called that. The A deck and all that. You either
no. I'm not talking the car compartments and things of this nature. You know, I'm trying to remember where I saw it at, and
you basically got your in the carrier you got your hangar bay area.
Mm-hmm. Well.
And then right below that is medical, where, you know, all the corpsmen and doctors and whatever work out of. But you also have, you know, medical personnel in a flight deck battle dressing station, which is right inside the island.
Mm-hmm.
And the island goes up to the O10 level. 10 levels above.
Yeah.
And obviously when you're on the bridge, then, you know, that's where you can see out through the windows and stuff like that on the bridge. But of course, you can go outside of that too. Even in the island, it has a little area you can walk out there.
So isn't that the flag bridge?
Yeah, the top, your main bridge is the flag bridge, whatever you want to call it. But,
because you also have what is called the vulture's nest.
Yes, vulture's nest is way up higher.
Which is where the photographers and the guy says, yeah, you know the guy's in trouble when you see the guy with the camera. Start taking pictures.
Yeah.
One of my friends served in the Navy, but he passed away. And like I said, I did miniatures, and I didn't like how they have you ever played like Harpoon, for example?
As far as what you used?
That's a naval miniatures game by, I forget what his name is off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about Harpoon missiles or something like that.
No. That's not something you want to play with.
Yeah. No, I mean, I had to load some.
Well, see, because that would all depend on the launcher and or the if it was an aircraft, because Harpoon missiles can also be carried on aircraft now.
Yeah. Well, of course, you got your fighter jets on the carrier, your Hornets, and I guess back then Tomcats were the
Yeah,
two.
F-14s, yeah.
Yeah, F-14s and F-18s were the two primary.
Well, you forgot the Crusaders and the
Well, yeah.
A6s.
No, I mean, as far as your fighting.
I'm sorry, I'm just picking on you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. You had your AWACS big dome.
Yeah,
Prop,
Greyhounds. Yeah,
yeah, prop plane on there.
but basically, what I was talking about is this game, Harpoon. They give each ship a point system, and I'm sitting there going, okay. There's one time that a ship got hit in a specific spot, and what it did is it shut off the electrical system, right?
Mhm.
But if you were playing the game Harpoon, that would never be reflected as a damage. But in the game that I ran, I went to various systems and things of this nature, meaning it was more what's at that location. In fact, one guy got hit on a bow, and if you remember correctly, the Enterprise got hit by a bomb that went clean through and blew out the side and just plunged into the water, But anyway,
Bye, Kronos.
hello?
Probably late on that, but
that's what I'm trying to remember. Yes, and when you reach my age, you suffer from CRS quite a bit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And see, because me, I try to keep my brain active, because sometimes once you reach over 60, you begin to slow down. So every once in a while, I'll start walking backwards. And the person said, wow, that's weird. And I go, no, because you're actually training your brain to make different connections. And I said, for instance, now I know one of my cousins had Alzheimer's pretty badly. And I don't want to suffer that fate, right? So I'm trying to keep my brain active. So I'm trying to be also creative, and I'm trying to rebuild different pathways, so to speak. But that's just me. Anyway, gentlemen, I know those are fighting words. If you can't be careful, enjoy. And if you can't enjoy, don't complain too loudly. I have to restore the balance of the universe.
There is no balance. See
Yeah, I know, but hey, I'm going to try anyway.
Yes, Professor, this thing's on.
you sure?
Take care.
I'm sure. See you later, Harry.
All right.
Have a good night.
Oh,
Wow, Tiki. Wow.
Tiki just comes right out and says it.
Yeah, he sure does.
Well, Tiki, I don't think it really wants to have intercourse, but, if you want to try.
I'm not quite sure how you would do that.
I don't know. Especially if you tried to. No, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Nope.
Probably best that you don't.
Yeah. It'd get me in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Even though I'm really good at trouble.
You, Deej? No. Come on.
I know it.
You never get in trouble.
Always get in trouble. I even get in trouble for things that I have nothing to do about, but that's another story.
Oh.
I was kind of waiting for some trolls to show up tonight. But
Well, I was half expecting that myself.
Since one of them subscribed to me last night, I was just waiting for it tonight. And, yep, big letdown. I was hoping to have some fun.
They're probably sleeping right now,
They're probably
getting ready. They want to be ready for another stream later tonight.
Yeah, heating up some hot pockets or something.
Probably.
They only target the ones they think they can get by with it.
Oh, they're bullies. That's what they do.
I just love the battle bullies.
Wow, Thomas.
I was going to make a comment about that, Thomas, but then I figured I'd get in trouble. So, yeah, I didn't do that one. Because then I'd get accused of something.
I think you'd really have a problem with the black hole.
Well,
Black
with
holes.
people who are into the string theory, there's no such thing as a black hole.
Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the
Which,
rain?
you know, if you're one of those people who's, this new wave of string theory people, I guess, they don't believe in black holes.
I'm still waiting to see if we get one of those warnings for the Earther thing again. I got one the other night when I was doing another stream, and Darren wasn't even on the panel this time.
Yeah, I remember that. I was here.
It's like, what the? YouTube, you suck.
Yeah, there's our expert, Tiki, LDG. He needs to get in here.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's interesting, all the different theories, I guess, that are out there about the universe, I guess, in a way.
Matthew got an Apollo 11 one. That's comical. Oh. So what's going on this weekend? Anybody having fun? Anybody doing anything?
Not really.
Working tomorrow.
Work.
Gotta love work.
Well, it pays the bills.
Actually, I'm enjoying my new position.
What's your new position?
I'm in the information department where we handle reference questions. We help people on the computers. If we ever get out of this COVID crap, I'll be teaching computer classes. I'll be doing work on the website. I'm getting some training on that. So
We're
a lot of fun stuff.
We're going to have to send Andy Tricker to you. You can teach him about computers.
Yeah, he needs to put the smoke back in. I think he let the smoke out.
Oh,
and I'm also ordering books now.
Uh-oh. What kind of books?
Yeah. Computer books, biographies, and technology books.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh, also alien and strange phenomenon books.
Crop circles?
Crop circles, yep, that qualifies. Ghosts, that sort of thing.
I wish I could have been online for Halloween. I could have done a spooky show. Oh, well.
Well, Thomas, they are in the adult nonfiction area, yes. So you could say adult books.
But they are not the kind of adult books that our friend from Quebec buys.
No, not those kind.
There's Night Breeze.
Howdy, everybody.
You get COVID yet?
No, I tested negative.
Son of a bitch.
But my older brother had it. His wife had it. His daughters had it.
Oh, well. Maybe next time.
Take it from me.
Maybe next time.
Did our mutual Is our mutual friend okay? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Oh. Uh-oh, Tiki says he's getting thrown in a gulag for the next 4 years. Or in the next 4 years.
Do you want to expound on that, Tiki?
Who knows with Tiki? It could be anything.
I know. I just want him to explain it.
Come on, Tiki, explain it.
Yeah, out with it already. So, Positive Candor, are you all settled back in Florida again?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really move anything to Texas, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I always we'll see how the places and stuff like that first before I even do anything like that.
I noticed that you're not doing your streams like you used to before the move.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that got me out of my rhythm, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But and we'll see. I don't know. I mean, there's not much interesting stuff on TV hardly right now. There's just a few shows I watch, you know, and I do talk about the Mandalorian primarily right now.
I got 6 days before I start doing the live reviews of The Stand.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
when it starts on CBS in 6 days?
Yep.
What? So next, what, Thursday?
Next
Friday?
Thursday.
What, is it? Do they drop everything on Thursday? It seems like, or something.
It seems like it. I'm gonna have to check the Wednesday night after midnight, see if it drops then.
I can't wait until The Stand is over so I can get rid of the CBS All Access.
Hello, Phil.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Okay. I mean, how long is it? Is it going to be something on for more than one season, or is it just a mini-series type
it's
thing?
It's just a 10 series run. That's it. 10
okay,
episodes.
so mini-series basically.
Yeah.
Like they used to have back in the day.
It's going to be a little bit longer than the original one was, but I don't know. Stephen King wrote a different ending for this one, and I just got to see.
I would think it'd be slightly different because you have obviously different people portraying the characters and stuff like that.
They gender swap some and everything.
Yeah,
so
obviously.
Who knows what is going to happen to it? What's Phil up to tonight?
Not much. I just finished watching Mandalorian. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that's right now my favorite show.
I still haven't started watching the second season.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the second season is primarily go from one place to the next type deal in a way with each episode.
Well, that's kind of what the first season was too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more. I mean, everything's, I guess, tied together in a way, but it just feels like, you know, they're drawing it out.
I'm enjoying the second season. I haven't watched the one that dropped today or yesterday, whichever one it was.
Oh,
today. But,
okay. Well, yeah. I mean that. Yeah, I thought yesterday's was better than the previous week. Let's put it that way.
Actually, I'll admit I enjoyed, Ahsoka. I think the actress did a really good job of the character.
Yeah, I mean that's the best episode this season. There's no doubt about that. No, I was talking about the tragedy one. I did not really like that episode.
Oh wait, yeah, no, last week, which was
Yeah, I mean that was pure, almost filler, almost of an episode.
Yeah, it does seem some have the same basic formula, just new planet and new objective, and go get it and come back
Yeah.
out alive.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the short runtime either. When it's like just barely a 30-minute episode, is really to me drags it down a lot when it's so short. Because then it's like they do everything fast in the episode, you know.
And in a few weeks, I know it's not sci-fi, but Cobra Kai is coming on Netflix in a few weeks. And that's one of my favorite TV shows.
Yeah. Well, I don't have Netflix.
Well, I know somebody who has it. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I guess.
I watched like the first episode or two of Cobra Kai. I had trouble getting into it because it seemed like they made Ralph Macchio into just a complete asshole.
It gets more complex than that. You'll see if you watch more of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they basically have
They're complex characters.
Done a 180 with the characters, almost. Yeah, as far as Daniel being more of a jerk and Johnny being actually, well, I mean, he's still a jerk in a way, but he's more relatable, you know, and than Daniel in a way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I think the writing's probably the best that's out there for TV on Cobra Kai. Like, for me, like the writing's up there with like Breaking Bad status. Well, if you like Breaking Bad, but I think the writing was good on both. Then we got a couple things coming up. The Tenant's getting a digital release, and then Wonder Woman 84.
Now,
Son of a bitch.
What? Wonder Woman?
No, I just refreshed the page, and now I have the stupid flat Earth crap on here again.
Yeah.
Do you let what's his name, Darren, on here?
He hasn't been on in a while.
No. I think you just mentioned it, and it all of a sudden comes up, it seems like. Now, you looking forward to the other?
Oh, I see it on I see it on here too.
Yeah. You looking forward to all the other stuff they announced yesterday as far as Disney stuff, or not really?
I didn't keep up. What did they announce yesterday?
Well, you know, besides, Kenobi is being made into.
No, didn't know.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Kenobi is I guess the main one, and then they're gonna do an Ahsoka series, another one I guess that's gonna be probably Cara Dune, and in it they're doing a Lando one. Why, I don't know, but they're gonna do a Lando one.
Hi, Matthew. Well, the only thing that I could possibly say I'd want to see on any of the Disney crap would be the Marvel What Ifs.
Yeah, they're gonna do a Marvel What If. They're doing Loki. They're doing Captain or the Falcon, and the Winter Soldier. WandaVision, I guess, is another one. And then they announced the movies, which is Eternals, Black Widow, which they postponed it until next May of 2021, basically. And then the other kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see Matthew's been hanging around anti-trucker too much. He's
Oh.
starting to ignore chats, and now he hates bunnies.
Oh, I thought it was a dig at me because I was on his channel yesterday on Anti-Tracker.
Yeah, and then he put it to private.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, was I not good enough? Or oh well.
Thomas,
to
you
ask
have a
him.
point.
I don't know what up with him. He's been unlisting all his live streams, it seems, lately. He's got it in his head that it helps his YouTube algorithm or some garbage, but I don't know. I seem to still get people watching my past live streams, so I leave them up.
Well, next time I talk to him, I'll have to ask, or maybe I'll ask PJ. He might know.
I'm not saying he shouldn't do it or it's a bad show or anything, but I think his Sunday church stream brings down his channel a bit. He should move it to his other channel like he used to have it.
Yeah, I think he's just too lazy to switch channels.
Yeah, I've had multiple people tell me if you have like two completely different topics on one channel, it kind of separates your audience, and some will unsub because of that.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Life with Matthew isn't at least excited about Kenobi. I mean, that's probably the best one of them, unless you like Ahsoka or the Bad Batch or whatever other stuff that they're doing.
I want to see what they do with that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you got Ewan McGregor and now Hayden Christensen's confirmed as Anakin / Vader, I guess. Then yeah, to me that's the most compelling one of them.
Well, I'm looking forward to that and Ahsoka both, especially since they're going to put Ahsoka in the same time frame as the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So they're going to be able to tie the two together, and hopefully, I actually have high hopes that maybe it's going to have some good writing to it.
Yeah, and then the movie, the Rogue Squadron movie, sounds interesting.
I hadn't heard about that one.
Yeah, it's being directed by Patty Jenkins of Wonder Woman fame. So she's going to be directing the next Star Wars movie called Rogue Squadron instead of Rogue One. So,
based on the game for like N64.
I don't know what it's based on. They
Maybe
didn't really say.
We'll have Wedge Antilles and
it better
the actual Rogue
at
Squadron.
least have Wedge in it, if nobody else. But we'll see. I don't know when. When it's supposed to take place. Is it between? More than likely, I would guess episode 3 and 4. More than likely. And then they're doing a Cassian Andor series as well, which obviously would be before Rogue One, since he died in that. So
that would make sense.
You mentioned the What If. They're actually making a What If series.
The
for
trailers.
Marvel.
Trailers already been released.
Yeah, check out the trailer for it.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, check out all the trailers that they released. I mean, they released like a good dozen or so trailers yesterday.
Yeah, and the trailers they're talking like Peggy Carter's the one that gets the super serum formula. Another one of them's what if Captain America becomes a zombie, and
so it is like they're going to be actually adapting the comics.
Yeah, they're adapting.
Well, the comics. And it's animated too. It's animated.
It's animated.
Because
it's not live action, obviously, for the What If thing, but it's still good.
There was a What If. The first What If comic I ever saw was What If the Dark Phoenix Rose Again. And it had a very efficient way to take out a Master Mold Sentinel. It was called Kitty Pryde being thrown into its mouth. So I'm going to have to look those up tonight. Oh, hey Deej, if you want to get a Roku or something, they got them at Walmart for $17 right now.
I don't need that.
I just thought I'd mention it to you.
A what?
Roku.
Roku what?
It's the
TV or your little stick or whatever?
well, it's one you attach to your TV or whatever. But where's my box? It's the Roku SE.
I got their high dollar one last December for half off. It was only $50. Their Ultra 4K, whatever model it is.
I was in Walmart picking up some things. Happened to walk past to this, as long or while supplies last for $17. Like, okay, I think I'll go ahead and grab that.
I mean, it sells for $100, and I got it for $50. I couldn't pass that up.
Oh, not at all.
I don't need no stinking Roku. I have my Santa Claus suit. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
And I will
Okay, Deej, if you say so.
I will wear it for my Christmas stream. Christmas afternoon and night, I'll be sitting here doing a stream for Christmas wearing my Santa Claus suit because I will be Santa.
Matthew's working a video. Not quite sure what that means.
He's making a video.
Yeah.
It's
an adult video, right?
It's a Life with Matthew workout stream video. He's going to show us how to do stomach crunches and everything else.
Oh, he's working on a video. Is that what he means?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be the Matthews version of the Village People. It's just going to be like 4 Matthews there, though.
Well, I took that to mean like he's working a corner. He's working a video. What? Well, it got quiet.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about calling it a night and going back to playing my game.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to drop out.
Yeah, I need to go to bed soon because I have to work in the morning.
I want people to get used to me doing them 3 and 4 hour streams again.
Why not?
Because I just don't want to do them that long anymore for a while.
We need another
Why
Deej
not?
48 hour.
I said I would do the 48 hours once I hit 1,000 subs. And here comes Mr. Johnny Come Lately.
Yeah, hello. What's going on, guys?
I'm just ending the stream.
Hey,
I know you are. That's why I wanted to jump in before you ended it real quick. That way you couldn't say that I didn't pop in.
He popped his cherry.
Yeah. I had another streamer trying to stream that new game. I had to be over there, help him out, fix up some lag issues, and getting ready for a gaming stream tonight where I'll be whipping JJ and Anzo's ass in some video games. Hosting a backstage, so if anybody wants to join in. Did you have any unexpected guests?
No,
Deej?
I tried. They didn't show up.
yeah, me.
Richie, I'd love to do that, but I have to work.
It looks like you had one unexpected guess.
I
Maybe.
don't know. I get that random downvote anyway, so I would have believed more if there was like 4 or 5 of them. There's only the one, so. But I figured after he subscribed to me last night, that meant I was the next target, and so far nothing.
Oh, he called me out on Twitter and straight up said I was his next project.
Yeah, I know. I was reading.
You saw that shit?
Well, I seen that, and I've been reading this other chat going on Twitter right now in the private conversation. Like Mad Mardigan was talking about how he. Yeah, I got a couple of people lined up that if they ever do show up, there's going to be a few people showing up all at once.
I wasn't quite sure about the guy you had on earlier.
Who,
I've never
Harry?
seen him before.
Harry used to come here all the time.
Harry Sure?
Did he?
Yeah, Harry used to be here a
Harry
lot.
Sure is good.
Harry came in just to tell me about the whole accident Christy had and shit.
Oh shit! Just got in an accident.
Oh, really bad one. She's had traumatic
What?
brain damage.
No.
Yep. So you can hear all that at the beginning part. Harry was explaining it and what was going on with that.
That sucks.
Harry's like my oldest viewer. He's in his 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the first people who contacted me when I started my streams.
Harry's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Richie, there's somebody out there after a lot of people, actually.
I'm trying to think of who else is on. Bill's on later. Let's see, who in the hell was streaming next? I can't quite remember who in the hell was
This guy's been after Haster, Jedi Bill. Apparently, he's going to go after Admiral of Doom.
Yeah, he was after Supreme Heretic.
Well,
they're just a bunch of trolls that love to go to damn streams to cause issues, and
yep,
that they'll come in as fake names. They'll come in just saying shit to run people down. If some people let them up on their streams, they'll sit there and run people down and everything else. And it's just, people need to be starting to stand up to them and call them out for what they are. They're bullshit artists. That's all they are.
Yep. Yeah, it's game. Have fun coming after me there, bitch.
They can come after me. I'll just put them in their place and put them down. I can fight fire with fire and be just as low as they can be.
Exactly.
Night Breeze knows that personally.
Yeah, been these fun nights on the CV, you know it?
That's right.
The only thing that aggravates me is some of the people that we know actually follow this asshole. And I mean, if you guys haven't yet, go check out Testify and look at the people who follow Testify, because there are a couple surprising names in that fucking list.
Oh yeah, because some of them think they're funny when they do it. Hey, Dee.
Yeah.
You know, if they kept it on their own stream, that's one thing. But when they start bringing it to everybody else's, that's when they got to be put in their place.
All right, so I'll say this once and I'll say it again. Deej, you know when you're on StreamYard and one person's camera or microphone goes out, but it doesn't go out for everybody else? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. That reason is why I would love for them to come to my stream any day of the week. So, and if that person's listening right now, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Bring it to my channel. Please, dear God. I am begging you.
I mean, they went after people like Darth Haster. What the hell does Darth Haster do but just let people up and have conversations and talk? Nothing. They're just assholes.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do, dude. I mean, anybody who's a nerd knows why these people do this shit. And I'm talking about like actual nerds and not people who say they're nerds and they're not. We know what bullies do. We know how it works, and you know how to fix it. And as far as the innocent channels are concerned, the best thing you guys can do is just ignore them and block them.
I like to toy with my food before I eat it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you and me, Mad Mardigan is one thing, but certain channels like Darth Aster, etc., Jedi Soup, just ignore them and block them, guys. Just be done with it. Don't even give them the light of day. But if those sons of a bitches ever make it on my channel,
Guess what?
Hey!
The
Hey,
asshole
LDG!
himself.
There he
LDG,
is.
go look at your Twitter really quick. I just sent you a screenshot we got from one of your buddies' Discords.
Hey,
No,
Hey,
I want to
just-
talk to LDG. Shut up, DJ. Nobody cares about you.
Yeah, fuck you.
yeah, look at that.
Bye-bye.
I can do just like him. I can take him down and put him up whenever I want and toy with him. If he wants to sit there and say shit like that, you ready to...
Nobody wants.
And we do it again. I'm going to do just what he does. This is the shit that he does.
I got all day.
So do I.
you only got so many of them, my friend.
Ricky,
What?
Hey, Ricky.
Fuck.
having fun?
It's this
We're-
fucking dude. I just don't even understand. Like, I'm listening to Jai Bill the other night, and it's just like, this dude.
Hi.
Right?
Bye.
This is fun.
Where
I can
did
do
this
it. I can
fucking
do
dude?
it.
And then there's another dude who just holds a glass of beer to the fucking thing. I was at work about it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was Kermit the Log.
Oh,
Guys, he's-
that dude.
You know, this is kind of fun. You know, he likes to do this sort of thing and not let people talk, and he likes to talk over and slam people. Well, you know,
This guy has a
We
1
can-
inch.
he has a
Where's my message there, Chief? I'm still waiting.
Oh, go look. Oh,
I'm looking. What do you got, my friend?
Sweet Lord.
Hey,
we having fun
yeah,
yet?
hold up. Yeah,
One
I'm
inch.
having a blast, dude. Keep it going.
Why do you keep going away, man? Come on.
I don't know. He just keeps running. His wheelchair.
Hey, let him up for a little bit of air for a minute. Then, yep, there we go. Let him breathe for a
definitely
quick
has a
second.
weakness.
And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Did you know your finger is going to get very
No,
healthy
the-
if you keep doing
yeah,
this?
but
It's great exercise.
No, this up and down. This up and down movement is what his head does when he's bobbing on somebody's crank.
Ah!
No, he doesn't need to do that because he's missing 2 ribs. I'm sure he can do it himself.
He does that. He has fun. He's just bobbing. Yep. bobbing.
Yeah, exactly.
Momo's coming.
Testify.
Testify. Momo's coming.
Do the Momo challenge.
Do the Momo challenge.
Cocktail fruit.
Momo challenge.
Are you ready for Momo?
Momo's coming.
What the fuck? This
Yeah, I am actually reading some of the shit that he's talking about, Admiral. That's this guy's gonna get it.
just want to know where the fuck this guy came from. Like my fucking, like I'm at work and my Twitter feed gets blown up, like my phone's going fucking insane. I'm like, what the hell? Twitter after Twitter after Twitter after. I was like, holy shit.
Fluger.
Hey,
Oh,
Flugger.
am I here?
You
Yeah, you're here.
Hey, Fluger.
Yeah, look, he's back. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's back.
He
Oh,
keeps
he's back.
disappearing. Come on.
He's here. He's gone.
This
He's here.
some
He's gone.
fucked up shit.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't know. I think he needs computer. LDG, you need to give him some computer lessons because he just can't stay up.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely give him some computer lessons.
The last girl.
He
said he couldn't
can't
stay
keep it up, you said?
You can't keep it up, he says.
He needs a little computer Viagra.
Computer Viagra.
Yeah, he'll get something even Norton can't clean.
Okay, thanks, guys.
That was a good one. Oh, I like
Yeah,
that one, LBG.
that was
good.
very good.
Anything to say?
Not
No?
that Norton does a good job anyway, but
Anything to say yet?
Precisely.
No, he doesn't want to talk yet. Oh well.
Yeah, this guy Richie, he needs to stop that. He's getting me seasick too. Ugh.
Why should I stop?
You know, how do you like it being played back at you?
You don't get it. I've taken over your show already. You guys are so scared of me. It's hilarious.
We're not scared.
Oh, if you go read back and listen back, anybody rational that isn't in your guys' little self-help group, you'll know that you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta take it.
Up,
No,
down again.
Now that
Yep.
that I can get a word in edgewise here, no, we're not scared of you. We pity you, and we are sick of your little games that you play, going around to everybody's streams, harassing people, being a total jackass. Now this ain't some shtick that you do. This is not a put on or an act that you do to get laughs. This is because you are a pitiful excuse for a human being that basically takes enjoyment out of harassing people, because you know that in real life, if you did this, somebody'd probably kick your ass. But
no. They do way more than kick his ass.
Yeah,
way more. Kicking your ass is like the hello part of it.
And then we got his partner in crime sitting down below too, but I'm not going to let him up either, because they just want to keep.
Well, give me a quick second. This is fun. I got to go take a quick testify, and I'll be right back.
Captain Space is either, but he says this guy's harassing his channel too. But I don't know who Captain Space is, and well, I kind of think that he's more or less his partner in crime.
I don't know. This fucking dude is just fucking retarded.
Because they seem to run in a couple.
I have no fucking clue, man.
A couple of them run together, and they love to do this sort of shit, and it's pretty pathetic. Actually, I'm just like done with them right now. I just kick them because I don't need to bring them up because they're just trolls. I could tell the other one was his buddy troll partner, because he would have said something in chat first instead of just coming straight to the stream. I'm not as stupid as they think.
Buddy troll.
He tried to come back and then he left again because he knows that
it's even worse when you have a buddy troll.
Yeah. It's comical.
Brokeback trolls.
Brokeback trolls. What's up, Tim? You missed the fun. We played bouncing yo-yo with Testify. We bounced in and out, in and out, in and out. It was fun.
That's what she said.
Enough to make even the most jealous or masterful of yo-yo people jealous.
They are pathetic. I've had better trolls.
This is true. Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed them.
You have had better trolls, Deej. You really have.
I know. I've had better trolls than them before in my channel.
This is very true.
Hell, the one from Australia was better than them.
I remember a few of them. God, they were funny, but so bad. Oh, I'm in tears over here.
This is exactly what everybody should do to them. When they come to their stream, they should just play bouncing with them, not let them get a word in edgewise, then just boot them when you get tired of it. And
well, I don't know. Did you guys see what they did on Bill's stream last night on the soup?
Well, I know he sent me an invite. And I was fucking at work.
I seen the night that he was on there, and Mad Mardigan got up there and just drove him nuts by doing real deadpan to him.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on there before Mad Mardigan.
Hello, Wes Moody.
Hey, Wes.
Oh yeah. Wow,
And
so having fun.
And Mad was being nice to him when he played around with him.
Hey, Wes.
You guys can still hear me. I'm sorry. Let me mute.
It's just
unfortunately.
Everybody just needs to sit there and do the same thing I just did to them. Eventually, they'll get sick of it. I'm sure they'll be back some other time when I'm streaming. They'll try this again.
Oh yeah, yeah, they'll be back.
And we'll just have to toy with them again, and it's best how to handle them.
Oh, you don't even know what I have planned for him, Deej. I actually can't wait to stream again.
Yeah, actually, Thomas, I kind of agree. I wish Alexander. This is the one time I wish Alexander.
that would be historical.
I just leave him up here with Alexander, and the rest of us could just mute, so we wouldn't have to listen to it. And Alexander's driving nuts.
Excuse me. Oh, my games are done. Awesome.
Yeah, Wes Moody was playing the Cyberpunk game. If you guys are playing that, it looked okay. It seemed glitchy at parts.
Yeah, they're having fun with that game right now. I was just helping Ords out, fix him up. Yeah.
Parrot had just said Pickles Ord's game crashed.
Did it crash? Really? I have to go back over that. I don't know, bitch.
Parrot had just popped in and said that.
Oh.
An hour tutorial? Screw that. Like, I remember the first tutorial, I was playing Tomb Raider 2, and they had, like, you went around the mansion and just figured out how to do all the jumps and stuff. Oh, yep. Hey, Wes. But I don't like tutorials, but they're necessary sometimes if the game's really complicated. So what were you going to play, Deej?
I'm going to go back to playing 7 Days to Die.
I'm back on Fallout 4.
I'm going to be whooping Anzo and JJ's ass in Killer Instinct and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
I want to go back to Fallout 4 and play the new mod that's out for it, but I have to wait until I get the better computer because I think it'll end up blowing me up.
I thought you just got a new computer. What are you talking about?
No, I haven't bought the new computer yet. I had all the truck issues and shit and everything else, so I got Ricky helped me pick out the parts for it, but
problem is you can't buy the parts right now. You won't be able to buy the parts till February. Everything is out of stock. Scalpers.
See that? My mods are good. Fluger was right on it.
Still checking Twitter there, asshole. I'm not seeing a damn thing.
Yeah, and the wrenches, look at the deleted message.
Yeah, I already seen it on StreamYards.
The crazy thing is, a YouTuber out there wrote a script to search the internet for any available 3090s, 50, any of the new tech. Xboxes, they have a script running 24 hours a day, and you can go to the channel and look at it and see when the first thing pops in. People just be going to the channel to try and snipe their video card or their processor because you can't buy them anymore. They're fucking out of stock everywhere. Scalpers bought the whole market.
That's another thing these trolls got to figure out. Some of our channels, we have good wrenches that are right on top of people. So,
oh yeah, we have merciless like Kronos. Fuck, when he gets into it, dude. Kronos is. I remember one day, fucking who was it? That one troll came in, and Kronos is like, "I've never had so much fun in my life." Like, just like fucking with this dude, just like fucking like banning. After that, there was a bunch of trolls that came in. One that made that naked picture or whatever. Remember?
Yeah.
They flashed that fucking that porn for a second. But yeah, Kronos had a field day. He was just like, dude, this is the fucking greatest day of my life. Just
Kronos just missed the fun. He went to bed a little while ago. He could have been in here having fun.
Well, he went on Haster's stream.
Oh, I saw Matthew, and then he stopped his stream for some reason.
Well, he started a second one. It's currently offline. The chat's open.
It's not Testify anymore. We're going to call him Testicle.
Testes.
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 But he doesn't have any, so why call him that?
The only time his testes dropped was every time I took him off the stream. It's got to be something that your life is so pathetic that your main goal in life is just to go to YouTube channels to harass people. It's got to be extremely pathetic.
Oh wait, here's a good one. Oh, here's a good one.
What? Did you send you something finally?
Moment. There we go.
Testicleless. An angry bird.
It's his logo.
Ah.
Deej, you can always restore him, if he wants him back in the chat.
Yeah, he can sit there for 300. It's only a 5-minute timeout. I knew he'd eventually show up when he subscribed to my channel last night. I knew he'd eventually show up. And I was just waiting. I wasn't going to go start shit on other people's channels. I was going to wait until he came to mine. Oh. There is no problem. It's fun. We already know.
I don't think there's any problems.
No, we already know what the problem is. The problem is he gets off doing that sort of thing. That's his only outlet. That's the whole problem.
I'm not sure who Thomas Bill is.
No, it's another one of the trolls.
Okay, I thought so.
I seen him over on Jedi stream, and yeah, it's just another one of the trolls trying to use the different route to go at it. But yeah,
I'm sure Tim could find a link to come up here to talk.
Well, Tim, we're just having fun with the trolls tonight. That's all. I was actually I was going to end the stream almost 20 minutes ago, but then they showed up. So,
unfortunately, these guys couldn't get laid any night at the whorehouse.
Dude, he was listening the whole time, dude. It wasn't until we sparked his ass to come up here. I do need to run next door, though. I'll be right back.
yeah, I'm sure I could send Tim one on Discord. What's up, JPs?
Hello. Yikes. I saw my friend.
What was the word back in the 70s? Yowza.
Yowza.
Yowza!
I have to take your word for it.
Dynamite.
Groovy.
No.
See, I wasn't there. So.
Okay, Tim. That makes it easy for you, Tim.
Any plans for this weekend, guys?
Well,
Yep.
It's supposed to get a little snow tomorrow, later tonight.
Thank God I don't have that shit down here.
Yeah.
I may have to go out and.
Not everybody is on Discord.
Yeah. I get it.
Just almost everybody.
I may have to go out in
no.
the T-Rex outfit and shovel some snow.
Oh no, it's Buddy Cries.
Oh. I don't think we're going to get that much, D. I think it's going to be just maybe a light dust, if anything.
Okay, so I'll go out and throw some salt around with the T-Rex outfit on.
Ah.
And fall on my ass on the T-Rex outfit on.
yeah, don't fall down, but you have a big pillow on your head.
I don't want to fall down. I might pop the damn suit.
If you do, get it on camera.
Well,
See Peach fall over and they'll be like, help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
It's going to be like a Christmas story.
Life
with
alert.
With his little
Ralphie's
tiny
brothers.
arms going, I'm a Rex, I can't push myself up.
All dinosaurs need life alert.
I'm going to have to ask Happy Dino how he gets up when he falls down. He should have some tips.
There's a couple maneuvering festers.
So what's going on, guys? What's going on tonight?
I was going to end the stream like a half hour ago, and then the troll showed up. So
I heard that. I'm just a smartass. I'm not a troll.
I know it. My usual troll is in here.
Ah.
Kronos took off on me.
He's a lovable
sleepy
troll.
Yeah,
He's a
our
sleepy
lovable.
troll.
He's our lovable troll, though. We like Kronos.
There it is. I need that.
I think it was LDG calls him a smurf. He's a lovable troll.
La, 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 la.
Now, Richie, I don't like Twitter, but Discord I'm fine with.
See, I use that.
I
But I
use
use
Twitter. I don't like it.
I use Twitter to make fun of people. That's fun.
I've got a Twitter account, but I rarely use it. It was originally done for a radio station I was with.
Yeah.
It was a little depressing when William Shatner blocked me. That was annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not active on Twitter enough to get blocked or banned.
What if it
I
does on
didn't
purpose?
do anything. That's the worst part.
So like people pay up the ransom to get unblocked, so he makes money.
Yeah,
off of
you
that.
know what? I mean, what the Doomcock had to pay? How much?
He didn't pay anything. What Shatner said was, get a bunch of your followers to donate the maximum of $1,000 total to his charity, his Esquitarian charity, which is a really good charity,
okay.
by the way.
So, like,
and what happened was within, I think within 2 days, not even, the $1,000 was raised right away.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I know it was some type of money he paid or something, or he raised. I guess he raised it, huh?
Doomcock had nothing to do with it. It was actually all of his fans, because he made the comment that Shatner had blocked him on Twitter, and he was kind of heartbroken over it. He was upset. So all of his fans messaged him, and Shatner came on Twitter, and he's like, okay, all of you guys that are fans of this Doomcock, you want him unblocked? Donate to my charity. Doomcock actually had nothing to do with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you have that kind of power. I mean, just be like, hey, everybody, throw $5 into this charity.
And the only reason I got blocked is because this conversation about Red Letter Media came up, and I made some comments about it saying, look, sir, honestly, if you watch this review, they sing your praises. They like you. They respect you, And I made a second comment right away, and I think that's why he blocked me, because I accidentally machine gunned a post, and it wasn't intentional. So, oops.
Wow.
Well,
and I wouldn't have posted it if I knew somebody else had actually made the same post. So yeah, I could take the fact that it was kind of my fault. So, even though it's still depressing, because now I can't see the amazing tweets that are from William Shatner, and he makes some goddamn amazing tweets.
There's two other ways. You could create a different account or not
I'm
log
not
in.
going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's not worth my time. Twitter isn't that important.
Well, I'm going to finally call it in time because I've got things to do, folks.
No, you got nothing to do. Don't lie to us.
But I may be back for Bill's stream just to see and play hell there.
Yep. Have a great night, everybody.
Yep. You guys have a good
Damn lightweights. You're all lightweights.
Hey, I've got
Test
good
these
reason.
guys in there. All right. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.